want you guys to believe. Don't just listen to me. Feel me in your soul. Believe you can win. Believe you can win.
Future sense for the people to be fit. Yeah. Speaking financial literacy. Let's educate our young people. Yeah. For the people to be fit and speak financial. Siobhan Bowman in the mix, you see she really out here. Building futures brick by brick, it's time to elevate, time to innovate, time to educate. Let's go, let's go. Dreams is on the rise, no fear, no quit. For the people to be fit, you know we legit. For the people to be fit, you know we legit. Listen up right here, let me tell it. We're laying foundations, solid as a steel. In a world where the grind and the hustle is real. From the gym to the boardroom, we're shaping the scene. Where fitness and insurance boosting everyone's dream. Families rise, businesses is thriving, and communities where all the strongest shall survive. It's more than just policies, it's life that we design. Every rep, every plan is the future we align. We're building legacies, securing all the bag. Fitness and finance, no time to lag. For the people, by the people, we stayin' fit. Insurance got our back, that's how we equip. Young minds tuned in, listen up, this knowledge right here, gon' fill your cup. Ain't just about muscle, it's in the mindset. Insurance in the mix, we protect and invest. From the class to the office, we setting the tone. Business owners rising, now they feel at home. In this ecosystem, we all playing the role. Fitness and finance, both feeding the soul. We're building legacies, securing all the bag. Fitness and finance, no time to lag. For the people, by the people, we stayin' fit. Insurance got our back, that's how we equip. Dreams is on the rise, no fear, no quit. For the people to be fit, you know we legit. For the people to be fit, you know we legit. Hop on right here, no time to chill.
Hey, family, I am back. But I'm back with a purpose and a mission, and I am super excited that you all are here with me this evening. I have so much to share. I have so much that I want to bring forward so that you, my community, your family, everyone can receive it. But tonight is going to be about a lot of fun, okay? A whole lot of fun, a lot of education, a lot why I'm wearing this crown, why I have on this sash, all of the above. So I need you to sit back, lock in with me. I'm going to be on here for specifically 1 hour. So the purpose of tonight is an auction. Just want to give you a heads up. It's an auction. I'm auctioning off different things. That's why you see this stuff standing around here. I'm going to be pulling up different things, and I'm going to start a bid low. Okay. But there's going to be opportunities for you to be able to increase the discount of the bid, right? So I can say we're going to start at the regular price, and how many answers that you all get right. So for instance, for the first 3, you want to get 10% extra off. Then for the first 6, 20%. Then the first 9, 30%. Then 12, 40%. So the max that y'all can get as a community is 40% off of everything that I'm about to share with you all tonight. So I am super excited for so many different reasons. So I have a few people on with me. So they're going to be participating a little bit later. And if you choose to come on, and if you got an email link, I would love for you to go click on that link so that you can actually come on the screen with me. Now, I have been told that they're not going to come on the screen with me, but they probably will talk. So when I bring them up, for right now, they're just listening in. But when I bring them up, they will be able to comment and to share their views as well. So you all too, y'all can listen on Facebook as well. It'll be there too. So tonight is an auction. I don't want anybody to go anywhere. I need y'all to stay right here. So my name again is Siobhan Bowman. I am the owner of For the People to Be Fit. That's the number 4, the people, the number 2, then it should be in the word fit. I'm also the owner of SB Financial Literacy. Listen, tonight is going to be super amazing. So I just want to say good evening to everyone. And I thank you all so much for being here this evening. Now, whether you're watching live or catching this replay, I don't take your time lightly, okay? So let me start with this. Most people see this crown, but they do not see the campaign behind it. They don't see the investment, the preparation, the outreach, the travel, the visibility, and they definitely don't see the mission that fuels it. As you all know who I am, again, I'm Siobhan Bowman, and I'm honored to serve as Miss Maryland Corporate America 2026. I'm currently preparing for Miss Corporate America 2026, but tonight is not about a title. It's about a mission rooted in financial literacy, wealth building, and helping families avoid the same financial struggles many of us were never taught to navigate. Because I've been there. I've worked hard, the money, and still did not have enough. I had to learn the hard way. I had to keep it going, had to keep it growing, and I had to learn how to protect it. And once I learned better, I made a decision to help others do better. So tonight, I'm doing a few things, and I want you to understand that. I'm going to give you insight into what it really takes behind the scenes of this journey. We're going to have some fun with trivia that might challenge how you think about money, but that's okay because I want you to learn. I'll be sharing some wellness products and some To Be Fit apparel. Of course, that's my company. And we'll be auctioning off this to support my campaign. Because just like any campaign, it takes resources to move the mission forward. But here's the difference. This mission is about making sure families win. So stay engaged, drop answers in the chat, invite someone. I need more people. And let's take this time to make sure every moment counts. So we're going to get into it, all right? Running for Miss Corporate America is no different than a presidential campaign. So there are investments in visibility, branding, travel, community outreach, and impact. The difference is, this is what the difference is. My campaign is focused on helping families understand money before it costs them. Okay? So we about to go ahead and keep these games going. And I want you all to understand in my chat group, you're going to put fact or fiction, right? I'm going to say a statement and you're going to do fact or fiction. And then whoever has the correct answer, I'm probably going to shout you out. If I can manage both, because I'm going to be doing both, going back and forth. And I'm going to say, or this or that, all right? Save or invest, right? So these are some of the like some little hints that you're going to get right now, just to let you know. All right, so with that being said, the first question that I have, then I have to go to the chat, so I'm going back and forth so I can make sure that everyone is up to par with these questions, okay? So I'm going to bring my guests in right now. So my guests are in. Hi, guests. How are you? So what percentage of Americans live paycheck to paycheck? Now, if you're on live, you can go ahead and you can type your answer. So I'm going to say, doom, 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 doom. So the guests that are on, you all can come off mute and you all can give an educated guess, right? So I would like to thank, okay, I have some folks on in my comments. Oh, this is on YouTube. All right. So I don't know what they're saying in YouTube. But so let's see. Do we have an answer? Okay. There's no answer as of yet. So I'm going to give you all the answers so that you all will know. The percentage of Americans that live paycheck to paycheck is about 60%. Okay. Let's think about that. 60%. 40% of people don't. We need to be closer to 80%, okay? Or 100%. But 60% lives paycheck to paycheck. Next question. Here we go. All right. What is the number one reason people file bankruptcy? Dun, 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 dun. My guess, y'all can come off mute if y'all have the answer. Y'all can come off mute. And you can also comment in the group as well. If I get some viewers to get up here and start commenting, I will let you all know. But we're just going to wait it out because it may be some people a little bit late. But this is a trivia game, right? This is the game to unlock the opportunity for you all to have more discounts on the things that I'm about to auction. And y'all can see some of the things I'm about to auction in just a second, okay? You can always hit replay and go back to the very beginning. But I want to make sure that we get some of these answers answered. Okay, so what is the number one reason people file bankruptcy? Here we go with the music. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It is medical debt. All right. Third question. What does compound interest mean? Y'all should be taking notes on this as well, because this is going to be very helpful information for you, your children, and you can do a trivia game with your family. Like, we got to wake up. This is something that we need to know, right? What does compound interest mean? Here comes the music. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let me go to my Facebook Live and see if I have any responses coming through on my other page. So let me just take a moment because we're on question 3 to see if anybody's chiming in on this side. Oh, Tiki, I need you on the For the People to Be Fit page. Come over there so I can see your responses, please. I hope she get that. So Tiki answered correct, y'all. So let me see who else answered. Page. Come over. Okay, so I don't want to hear it. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I have to check both sites. See, I told y'all this is gonna be challenging, but it's okay. I'm up for the challenge. So medical debt, Tiki got a point for the team. Okay. So what does compound interest mean? The answer is, did I do the music? Let me do the music. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Earning interest on your interest. Doesn't it make sense to earn money on top of your money, on top of your interest? Like, doesn't that make a lot of sense? That is the purpose of compound interest, okay? Question number 4. What is a good credit score range? Okay, I'm looking over here to see if anybody responding over here. I don't see nobody over here. So if you want to participate and for me to see your answers, I'm on Facebook Live on Siobhan Bowman. And I'm also on Facebook Live, StreamYard on For the People to Be Fit. That's the number for the people, the number 2, then it should be in the word fit. All right, here we go. What is a good credit score range? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here's the answer. 700 to 850. So if you are in need of improving your credit score, I absolutely want you to give me a call and schedule an appointment. The number that you can call is 240-563-9272. All right? 240-563-9272. Thank you, Tiki. And we're going to go 700. Push that up like 30 more points, according to my research. Okay. So all our research could be right? But so with that being said, we have 2 answers that's correct. One more answer that's correct. We're going to get to 10%. Okay. Here we go. Question number 5. How many Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings? Dun 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 dun. The answer is 40%. Okay. So I told you all, but I shared with you all that you can give me a call if you are in need of improving your credit score, understanding your finances, or just overall having a clear idea of where you're going. I do something called a green sheet that is absolutely free. And I want to make sure that you have a better understanding of where you currently are. Oh no, my alarm is going off. Sorry. That's usually bedtime, but I'm extending my hours tonight. Okay. And then for those who only have $1,000 in your savings, the goal is for you to identify the things that you can cut back so that you can start saving and you can have more money when you retire. I always say this to my clients, right? You don't go to work every single day just to keep spending. You also should be paying yourself first every time you have a paycheck, right? And also putting something up. That is not a want, a desire. That is a need. You need to put something up. Just like you need to eat, you need to have somewhere to stay, you need or want to drive a car, you need to put something up. That is a must, okay? What is an emergency fund? Question number 6. What is an emergency fund supposed to cover? How much should an emergency fund supposed to cover? That is the question. Or how long, I would say. How long should an emergency fund cover? So when I say have $1,000 put up, right? That's just $1,000. Now, emergency fund, what does that look like? Well, your emergency fund should include your mortgage, your insurance, your necessities, the bills that are not going to go anywhere. You should understand all those bills that you have to pay every single month, right? So if you understand all those bills, you have a number at the end of the month that you're paying, you multiply times 3 or you multiply times 6. That is your emergency fund. Beyond that, now you need money sitting in, and I'm going to say a high yield savings account if you don't have any investment accounts. And I can also help you with those high yield saving account opportunities as well. Anywhere from 3.0 to 4.5 to 5% for you to have access to your money immediately if that is something that you do want. However, I love to make sure people understand their future, right? Your future is what matters. You don't go to work every single day to just be going to work to have fun and just to kick it and to, go travel and to pay a bill. No, you go to put something up for your future. Okay, we not even gotten our children's future if that's what you have, children, right? So question number 7. What is the rule of 72 used for? Have you ever heard of that? The rule of 72, what is it used for? So some of these questions, I'm going to prompt that you go to Google, because anytime you hear something from somebody, you're probably like, well, what is that? I don't remember. So if you're writing this down, now is your opportunity to make sure that you go to Google and you have a better understanding. The rule of 72 is to estimate how long money takes to double. The rule of 72. Who can tell me what the 72 mean for an extra point? And I ain't going to get that answer away at all tonight. You're going to have to know what that means by putting it in. That's an easy question, right? Y'all go chat GPT that. Number 8, what type of account is taxed later? Roth or traditional IRA? Do I have any more questions coming up here? Let me see. I'm just going to double check just to make sure. All right, let me just see if I have any more questions on answers on here. Okay, so what type of account is taxed later? Roth or traditional IRA? I'm waiting. Oh, I got to play my music. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so your answer is, it is a traditional IRA. Absolutely. Next one up. What is the biggest wealth gap in communities today? I'm going to give you some time to think, because I'm going to see if anyone's answering on the other page. And now the other page is stuck for some odd reason. I can't even get to it. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm not for sure what's going on my other page, but I can't see it. All right, I can't see it. So where was I? I was right here. I was giving you all some information. I said, what is the biggest wealth gap issue in the communities today? What is the biggest wealth gap issue in communities today? That's what I said. Okay, y'all got me. I'm teaching it. I'm hiding this room because it's like 90 degrees outside and my house is like 112. My God. Okay, my husband don't like to cut on the air until July. He keeps this house and keeps us very frugal. Prior to me even doing any of this, it was my husband, okay? So, but that answer is a lack of financial education. That's what's the problem, and ownership. Number 10, what is good debt? What is good debt? Okay, that's a great question. Do anyone know the answer? You can chime in on For the People to Be Fit on that live page. I will see your comments. What is good debt? Let's play the music. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Debt that grows wealth. That is what good debt is. Like real estate or business. Okay? Here we go. Number 11. What is a liability? Now, everybody should know that. Yup. We all got that one right. Something that takes something out of our pocket. Absolutely. That is what a liability is. Now, what is an asset? Well, if it takes it out your pocket in a liability, it definitely should put it back in your pocket if it's an asset. Money that goes back into your pocket. Very simple, right? Not complicating this at all. What is the average retirement, number 13, savings Americans have as of today? Now, I need everybody to pause on this. I said savings. What is the average savings that Americans have today? These are households, right? These are people with children. These are people who are about to retire. This number may scare you. If this is you, I'm going to highly ask that we get on the phone and have a conversation. Something has to change in these next 20 years, these next 10 years. You can't keep doing the same thing that you've been doing over and over. You got to switch it up. That is so important. So the answer, let me play my music just in case somebody responds. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. $65,000 to $90,000. Can you tell me how are we supposed to live in retirement for 30 years if we only have $90,000 saved up? Okay? How are we supposed to live like that? So to give you a math equation to help you understand, I have my calculator right here with all the stuff that I want to share with you all right there because it's just all on my desk everywhere. So if you only have $90,000 saved up, let me give you an understanding of what that looks like. You retire at 65 years old with only $90,000 and you live till you're 85 years old. You're going to take your $90,000 and you're going to divide it by 30. 90,000 divided by 30 is $3,000. That's a year. That's a year. You're going to divide that by 12. That's $250 a month. That's not even gas. That probably is not even a thing of eggs for the whole month. I'm being funny, but I'm serious at the same time. That's not enough money, family. We got to get in control of learning how to make more money work for us, learning how to grow more money, and learning how to keep more money. I'm going to keep speaking this until as many people, 80% of the people that I know is on this same road, doing this exact same thing. I'm in positions where I can help you grow your money, make more money, and keep your money. It's up to you to be the decision maker if that's something that you want to do. Can nobody force you? You got to want to do it on your own. Excuse me. With that being said, question number 14. What's more important, how much you make or how much you keep? How much you make or how much you keep? What's more important to you? Well, to me, it's going to be how much I keep, right? I want to keep the amount of money to sustain me when I retire. That is so important to me. Number 15, and this is the last question, okay? So we probably only got to 10%, but because my heart is in a spirit of wanting to be generous, I'm going to start the auction off at 30%, okay? 30% will be taken off of all the original prices, and you have the option to support the auction by getting it at the price that I'm auctioning it for with 30% off, or you have the option of giving a little bit more towards the campaign. If you did not hear what the campaign was about in the very beginning, I encourage you to go back and to listen, because it is something that is truly dear to my heart. Okay. So question number 15, which is the last one. What's one thing that most people was never taught about money? One thing, if you can think of something that most people was never taught about money. I say this a lot, so I was just waiting for some people to respond. If you're responding, I can't hear you. I just need you to speak up a little bit. I'm just playing. But no, if you go put it in the chat, it makes it more entertaining, right? I can read, I can see what you're talking about. You're not just here like, what's Siobhan up here doing? What's she talking about? Like we can interact, right? You just got to post something in this chat. And I seen Tiki posting. Thank you, girl. I just need to see a little bit more people posting, okay, at the end of the day. But the answer to that question is how to make money work for them. That is the answer, okay? So now that we've completed our trivia, we are going to talk about building better, understanding the importance of supporting one another. That is very important. That's how we actually do better, okay? That's so important. So what I'm about to do right now is I'm going to auction off a few things, all right? So I want you all to see the value and some of the things that I'm auctioning off. Now, if you're interested in making a donation to my campaign, on my page, it is SiobhanBowman.com. Okay, so it's in the group, it's in the captions where you can go click the link and you can see a donate button. If you go to www, and I'll put that in the group, let me put that here right now, www.SiobhanBowman.com to donate. At the top, it says donate. So if you make a choice to donate, right, you have to tell me maybe in the comment section or the other section, what product did you want, right? Whatever I auction off, you got to tell me to say, I wanted the basket, I wanted the radio, whatever it could have been, right? You just tell me, or the outfit. So we're going to go ahead and respectfully start this auction, okay? So 30% off. It was only supposed to be 10, but because you all are participating with me this evening and y'all are giving back to a worthy cause, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that everything over here is heavily discounted for you. Okay. So some of For the People to Be Fit stuff has already been discounted, but you're going to get a discount on top of a discount because you're making a conscious decision to donate. Now, here it is. Whatever I show you, if you know someone that you can be a blessing to, bless them because you're blessing someone else. That's my ask. All right. So I want everybody to understand when I pull up something and I share something with you, it is for your health. Health equals wealth. So the first auction item that I'm going to auction off is voila, Mela powder. Now, if you don't have Mela powder in your house, you're doing a disservice to you and your family. If the back of your bottles have dioxin 1,4 in it, that is a cancer-causing agent, okay? Some of the products that contain that is Tide and Gain, a lot of people's favorite. This right here, you see how compact this is? It cleans 96 loads, okay? This range about $20, all right? 96 loads, just like your regular other products that you purchase in the store. Is biodegradable, and it is eco-sense friendly. So for those who have sensitive skin, for those who have irritations, for those who have stanks and have hard stains to clean, here's your answer. So this bottle goes for $20 with my wellness company. But because this is my Catalyst product, I buy tons and tons of this. So I have a bottle to spare for you. 30% off the bottle will give you $6 off. If you're interested in this Mela powder, I'm going to tell you this does not include your shipping costs. You need to pay for your own shipping. I will make sure that you get this for $14. Okay. So the bidding starts for this for $14. If you're interested in this, by all means, donate. That's your first auction item. And you would say detergent for $14. If you want to give more, you can. You can give the original cost, but tonight I'm doing discounted cost. Okay. So the next item I have up is pre-spot. This is like magic in a bottle for the people that have makeup stains, hard stains, ink stains, oil stains. I don't care what kind of stains. This is pre-spot. Pre-spot is going to answer the question for you and your family, okay? This is no chemicals, no toxins. It's in a small bottle, but it comes in a big, you get a big bottle like this, right? You pour a little bit of pre-spot right here and you fill the rest of it with water. This bottle can last you almost a year. Pre-spot. Now, I can't remember what pre-spot costs, but I'm going to say it's about $8, okay? So it's about $8 for pre-spot. 30% off is $2.40, but we're just going to take it for $3. So you can get this pre-spot for $5. I like numbers, right? Can't you tell? We're moving these numbers right along. So if you're interested in your pre-spot, this is going to be $5 for you. You will go to donate, Siobhan Bowman, donate, put $5 and say pre-spot is yours. Again, shipping is on you, not on me, okay? The gift is on me. Like you're going to give me the gift. Okay, so that's pre-spot. One of my faves, okay? So if you are currently using any kind of Germex or any kind of apparel, sorry y'all, but I'm just letting y'all know it may burn your eyes when you clean your hands and you touch your eyes or you put it in your mouth. This won't, right? This is called Clear Defense. 97% plant-based. Very important. You can give this to your children. If they wipe their eyes, they're not going to be harmed, right? But let's say that they don't put it in their mouth. You're not going to have to call poison control. You should know that your health is your wealth, right? You can't spend none of the money I was talking about if you're unhealthy. Now, these are just cleaning products. I have so many other products in the wellness company, right? From health to skin to hair to vitamins to tallow to perfume to makeup. It's a store. I don't complicate this. It's a store. You switch where you shop to live a healthier life so you can have all the things that you want to have. That's it. Okay. But this is hand sanitizer and this is Clear Defense. Right? So now we're going to go on to Mela Magic, right? Mela Magic does the trick for you, okay? It does everything from the stainless steel to the hardcore grit on your stove to so many different things, right? Mela Magic. It's Mela Magic for a reason, all right? So this bottle, maybe about, it could probably be less than $20. I think it's less than $20. So I'm just going to go ahead and say the auction start for this bottle at $15, okay? $15 for this bottle, because when you purchase this bottle, it's going to help fund the campaign. This is my bottle that I bought, and I'm giving you a discount for, so you can change your wellness in your household. Very important. All right. Last but not least, as it relates to the cleaning goods. The cleaning goods, if you're not cleaning your fruit with Harvest Pure, there's something in your fruit. There's something in your veggies. Stop it while you are ahead, okay? You need to make sure that you have Harvest Pure, meaning that you're going to allow your vegetables to soak, see all the little buggies get out of it, and you're going to actually eat healthier because we want you to live. That's very important, okay? So Harvest Pure is something that you pour a little bit of in your vegetables, you let it soak, and you see all the germs come up. You need your Harvest Pure. So I want to say this bottle is probably about $6, $7. Let's go with $6, right? Because we're in a giving spirit. 30% off, and I'm just going to call it 80 cents, but let's say $2. So $4 for your Harvest Pure, okay? As a reminder, shipping is not covered. That's something you have to cover. If you want the whole bundle, add it all up, make a donation. You can have it all. Just say bundle. First bundle, because I have to show you another bundle in just a second. All right. So this is Harvest per. I know somebody gonna say, Siobhan, you wasn't saying per right. If y'all don't know about Siobhan Bowman show, I don't judge, so you don't judge. We have one judge, and that's that man above. Second of all, everyone makes mistakes in life. We are not here to critique. We're here to love on. That is very important. Just remember that, okay? So don't go talking about my Invisalign and how I said something. All right, there we go. So next is the basket 2. Basket 2 is valued at, let me see what it's valued at. This is about 20. This is about 5. This is about 10, 35, about 5, 35, 40, about $42. Plus the basket, $8. So this is about $50, give or take. We're going to start the basket off for whatever you want to have the basket for. Okay. So in the basket, you have your toilet bowl cleaner. It's about a $50 value. If you never clean your toilet with lavender, you're missing out on an amazing bathroom smell. All right. That's very important. Second of all, if you're cleaning your toilet with anything else, you need to stop. Because if you have not read that lung study test, it says that cleaning products is worse than smoking a 7-pack of cigarettes. That is on Google. You can check me if that. Now, if you're using bleach, because you know you are a bleach lover, so is your grandma and them, right? But you're not using bleach every time to clean something. So, you're not putting gloves on your hand and a mask over your face every time you use bleach. So why not use a botanical cleanser? That something's going to be safe for your skin, for your respiratory system, that kills 99.9% of germs, even COVID and bacteria. All right. So that's very important. But this is what's inside of that. And it has its own spray bottle. Then you have your own mint herb, which is to wash your hands with. And then you also have your lighten up. You put it on your wrist. You smell it and you lighten up. Everything is not meant to be taken for bad or anger, right? Get some joy in your life. Use lighten up. All right. And then for all the chopped, ashy people, put it on your lips. Some chopstick. It's a store. We don't complicate it. It's just a store where we decided to switch. Now, we're going to get into the clothes, okay? Why are we going to get into the clothes? I got to put this basket somewhere. It's a tight spot in here. Okay, so we're going to get into the clothes right now. And why are we getting into the clothes? We're getting into the clothes section because discipline plus lifestyle, right? Discipline plus lifestyle. Oh, look, I got another visitor. Hello, Dr. Tucker. Would you like to come off mute?
Hello, how are you? I'm sorry. I am literally just getting out of a meeting and I saw your message. I said, well, let me hop on.
Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. We are almost wrapping up. I'm in my house. I said it's 91 degrees outside, but my house is 112.
Oh,
I
no.
am hot. But I definitely want you to catch the replay because it was a lot of valuable information in the beginning. We did do a trivia as well.
Oh,
so I'm
awesome.
wrapping up with some of my auction pieces to help fund my campaign. I explained to people why my campaign is important, what I'm doing. But for all the viewers that are on right now, the voice that you hear is a lady with the vision, the leader behind it all. Her name is Dr. Tucker. If you're not following her, I ask that you please go follow her. Go follow Miss Maryland Corporate America. She is the president of it. And I am so thankful to have her in my life and a part of my village and my community. So I thank you for being here. Stay on so you can hear all the wonderful gifts about the auction. And as I shared with people before, I said, If it's for you or someone that you know, right? You can always pass the gift forward if you choose to donate. Anyone that wants to donate, they can visit www.ShavonBowman.com. And at the top, it says donate. And you'll just put the item that you want to have, okay?
Okay, got it.
So
Thank you so much.
you are so welcome. So I'm going to finish up with these donation items.
Okay.
Right here is a 2-piece. And this 2-piece is bagged up. So these are all sizes, okay? So if you are into your fitness, how we tie discipline and lifestyle together. Listen, it's so important for us to get in control of our wellness. We will not be able to have the life that we want if we are not healthy. So this is a 2X. I believe I have these left in large to 2X. Now, ladies, don't say, oh, I am a medium. Baby, this is going to snap in shape, okay? You're going to be okay. So if you are a medium or a medium, you can still fit a large. I promise you, you will be pleased with it. Sweat resistant, and it fits absolutely amazing. It also comes with a pair of leggings as well, which is in this bag too. It is a piece. Now, this piece was originally $90 because of the material, right? This is a branding stitch, which is to be fit. It hugs the waist, which is right here, and it makes sure it gives you room for the buttocks, all right? So I have white and black in these, but this was normally $90, but the sale price is $75. And don't forget, you get 30% off, right? So we're going to go 75 times 30%. That's $22 off. So this piece tonight only, the set is $53. You can't beat that. Now, if you decide to just do the $53, that is your choice. Just put white set. All right. So white set, we give you this. And if you decide to donate more, that will be your choice as well. All right. We only have a few more pieces left to be able to share. So then we have a men's shirt. See that shirt? It's a cotton shirt. It just has to be fit on it. So the men's shirts normally go for about $20, okay? But with the discount, it's 30% off. So that is 20 times 3 is $6 off. 20 from 6 is $14. Absolutely, for your men's shirts. And we have all colors and we have different sizes as well. So $14 to donate towards that and get any of your men's shirts. Then we have this beautiful, comes in orange and it comes in green. We only have 2 left. One is a large and I think one is a medium. The orange is a medium and this like turquoise green is a large. But the reduced price was $50, right? So 50 times 30 is going to be $15 off. So the sales price is 50 minus 13. We are at $35. It got to go. And for the people to be fit is sponsoring us. All right. So those pieces, which are right there. And it's only, well, I said for tonight, we're going to take this to give everyone a chance to see it through the weekend. Okay. So you have through the weekend to make your purchase and your donation. I will see it when it comes through. So on Monday, this will expire. Now, ladies, these tights are official. They fit so well. Y'all see the colors? Y'all see the brand, right? Look at these tights. They can go with any and everything. Amazing, okay? So the tights normally, this is a large as well. The tights are normally $40, but with 30% off, that's $12 off. We're at, let me make sure my math is right, $28. 28 plus 12, yeah. $28 for these tights until Sunday night. Okay? And then we have these tights, and these tights right here, as you can see, it has the belly control, which is right here. It's not in the belly. So when you're working out, they fit amazing. Then these tights, because it comes with a shirt as well. This was a 2-piece, which is $75. But once, and we did that one already. So the set is $55 for the 2-piece. That's this shirt. And that is these tights, okay? And if you want the tights by themselves, just let me know. Last but not least, another, we have all sizes in these, small to double X. And these right here are $40, but with 30% off, $12 off, they're actually $28. And they have shorts as well as pants. So all of these funds go towards Miss Corporate America campaign. And this is our final gift. Now I went into the store and I purchased this for $100. 30% off of this will put it at $70. If you need one, here's one for $70. That $70 will go towards Miss Corporate America, okay? So now that you have seen everything, it is super hot in here. My crown is going crooked. And we are done with the auction. So I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to make sure that they do go through and they actually look at everything. So I greatly appreciate you all being here. And now that we have already talked about what most people, of course, don't know as it relates to money, right now, what we're going to do is continue to work on supporting one another. I can support you. You can support me. All right. So with that being said, this is not about me winning a crown. I want to make sure we are very clear about that. This is about us building something that helps families win long after this moment. Okay. So we want to win long, very, very long. That's very, very important. As I wrap up, I want to bring it back to one thing. This is bigger than a crown, as I stated before. This is about impact. This is about making sure families don't have to learn the hard way. That's very important. Making sure our children are equipped early in life, earlier, I would say, and making sure our communities have access to information that can truly change their future. Running for Miss Corporate America is a campaign. And just like any campaign, it takes support, resources, and community. But what makes this different is the outcome. The outcome is education. The outcome is awareness. The outcome is transformation. If something you heard tonight made you think about anything that I've just shared, if something shifted in your perspective from the beginning to the end, or if you simply believe this is the mission, I invite you to support. You can support through the auction items that I've shared previously, or you can go to my donation page, which is ShavonBowman.com. Or you can support by just sharing this message with somebody who needs it. Because impact doesn't change. It doesn't happen on a stage. It happens through people. And I'm committed to showing up, doing the work, and representing Maryland with purpose, integrity, and intention. I would like to thank you tonight for your time, and I would like to thank you for your support. And thank you for being a part of something that truly matters. I ask that we keep building and we keep building together. So that concludes this auction for this evening. I'm going to go get a rag to wipe my face because I am so hot in here and I have a fan going, but I have lights all around me. So that's what's making it extremely hot. I would love for Dr. Tucker to come off because she's our last guest that came on this evening. If you would have any closing remarks, if you like to invite people out, if you like to share how people can follow you, say we'll come back and see this page. And I want them to definitely know how to plug in with you. So, Dr. Tucker?
Thank you so much, Siobhan. You have done such an awesome job tonight. I love how you share the mission. I love how you definitely push the narrative about this being far more than just the crown. This goes beyond the crown. And that's something I stressed the entire time when we were working towards Miss Maryland. So I would ask that everyone definitely support her so that she can continue to go on and so that she can continue with her platform, which is a major staple for young women, older women, and just communities overall, because that is what our focus is communities. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm at Alethea A. Tucker, or you can follow Maryland, Miss Corporate America. You can also find us on Facebook, Alethea Tucker, and Maryland Miss Corporate America, and on LinkedIn. So across all social media platforms.
I do thank you so very much for being here. And you can continue to follow me at Siobhan Bowman. That's ShaVonnebowman, as well as the number 4, the people, THEPEOPLE, the number 2, the initial B in the word fit. I'm on all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, as well as sometimes Twitter, right? But nonetheless, go check out my website, which is www.ShaVonnebowman.com, and read a little bit more about what I'm doing in the community and participate in one of these initiatives that I'm also doing. My appearance is actually on my page as well, so you can check out any of the appearances I will be at. Most of them are free. I ask that you come out and you participate and bring a loved one with you. So that's all I have for tonight. You all be blessed. Thank you so much, Dr. Tucker, for being here. And thank all those who will come and see this a little bit later and look at it to the very end and also support this auction. Y'all have a beautiful night and take care.